we had thought and dreamed for a while about having a nonprofit and doing something great for God. But we kept putting it on the back burner, always found a reason not to do it, whether it was kids or, our waiting until our finances get right, waiting until our kids get grown, finding the right time to really launch something great.
It's kind of like waiting for the perfect time to have a child. There's really no such thing. And we had just a series of events brought us to the conclusion that the time was now, and we needed to move forward with that. And that's something that was in our oldest son's heart as well, is to take care of orphans and feed them. And so we knew that we were going to be a part of it. It always seemed so big, and we didn't ever know where to start. So I think
Adam kind of kept it burning in us because he would constantly pray. He would pray for the kids, and he was like concerned about the orphans and the children, and just to think that they don't have a mom and dad, or they don't have a roof over their heads, or they don't have food in their belly, that concerned him. And it was just that heart of compassion that he carried that I feel like we carry.
He was really special from the beginning, and I can remember being in the grocery store and him looking at a lady that had a smile on her face and say, "Mom, why is she so sad?" or "Why is she so mad?" And for years would pick up on things with people, and very sensitive to the environment that he was in. And so we knew that there was always something special about him. And then he developed normally till about age 5.5, and he started losing his vision. And we thought it was just a retina issue. We went to see specialists all over the country, and after about 4 years of testing, we finally got his actual diagnosis, which is a terminal illness, a very rare condition called juvenile Batten's disease. And he was going to lose his sight, he was going to lose his speech, he was going to lose his mobility. And then the disease progresses to bedridden, and his life expectancy was late teens, early 20s is what we were told.
But even though his physical body was diminishing, one thing that never diminished was his faith. His faith grew, and he taught us so much just in how to handle and how to overcome trials in life. They didn't affect him, they made him better. And he's my hero. When you get right down to it, the way he walked this thing out was just amazing.
He challenged us daily. Every morning on the way to school, saying, "This is the day the Lord has made, we will rejoice and be glad in it." So it was like, how can I even be upset or depressed about what's going on with him? He's not upset or depressed about it. So it just made us really take life one day at a time and enjoy it. And but through that whole process, he always, kept orphans on the forefront of his mind.
So we made the decision to go tell Adam what we were going to do. And he was sitting in his chair, and we just sat down with him and just said, "Adam, Mom and Dad are going to stop waiting and putting this off. We're going to do something now. We're going to help the orphans. We're going to exercise this cause. We're going to get it started." And he got so excited, and he did something that he has not done in years, and he clapped his hands, and he almost raised up out of his chair.
I thought he was going to stand up.
And said, "Yay!" And he was so excited. And when we saw him do that physically, we knew that was a miracle, and we both had cold chills, and that was confirmation that we are stepping in the right time, and we are doing the right thing.
So we were overcome with emotion, and we were so excited to see him have that response. And it was such a confirmation, so we had this new excitement in our life, a new purpose, birth, just like, we're doing this. We've just told him we're doing this, and so we're making it happen. And
so little did we know, and we were yet to understand why at the time, but that next night, Adam got promoted to heaven. And it was such a struggle for us to even understand what had just taken place, but it's almost like he got released because he had accomplished his mission. His mission was done, and his mission was starting this in prayer and bathing and worshiping this foundation in prayer.
And and we're just excited about, Autumn and AJ, that their conversations are already changing. They're already talking about orphans. They're already, Autumn just had a birthday and she got $75. I asked her what she wanted to buy with it, and she said she wanted to give it to the orphans. So it's just, I see the next, I see their future in this as well, and that's exciting to see. We want to get started right away, and we didn't want to reinvent the wheel. And so we've had an incredible opportunity to partner with Children's Cup. They've been established for over 20 years. They've already got a system in place. Not only are they feeding orphans, but they're setting up community centers and then churches in these different communities, because they realize the church is going to change a community. And so they're raising up leaders and teaching these kids leadership skills, the parents leadership skills, and really changing the community. So we're able to partner with them and start changing 2 villages this week. We just got word that there's 2 villages that involves 180 kids that we're going to get to feed and start that whole process. And it's exciting.
We know we can do so much more together than we could ever dream of doing apart. And so we're really looking for people to come alongside us. And you can do that. Just go to our website, arktothenations.com, and all the information to link on would be there.